and our next speaker tonight is Gary Harkness, and evaluating Gary will be Cameron Wade. Cameron, can you read out the criteria for Gary's speech?
Sure, this is Gary's fourth speech and how to say it. And the title of the speech is The Alpha Male. And the objectives are to select the right words and sentence structure to communicate your ideas clearly, accurately and vividly, to use rhetorical devices to enhance and emphasise ideas, and to eliminate jargon and unnecessary words and use correct grammar. And the time is 5 to 7 minutes.
Thank you, Cameron. Toastmasters and guests, please welcome Gary Harkness with his speech entitled The Alpha Male. The Alpha Male, Gary Harkness.
Who here's had the delightfully challenging experience of raising teenage children? It's not easy, is it? I'm fortunate enough to have a 15-year-old daughter and a 13-year-old son. And let me tell you, I believe that reasoning with Al-Qaeda, negotiating a solution to the global financial crisis, or finding a new AFL home for Ben Cousins would all be easier than dealing with my little treasures on a daily basis. We all seen David Attenborough's Life on Earth specials. The alpha male lion is challenged by a younger, smarter, fitter, potential leader. Well, my daughter has recently got herself a boyfriend. And I was reminded of a David Attenborough special, which I would like to call Life on Pier. There we were. Dad, what bait should I use? Squid Dale? It's always best for whiting at Hastings. Then, the potential alpha male put in his 2 bobs worth. No, I think a pilchard's best. With that, quicker than Rex Hunt could kiss and release an undersized flathead, my daughter was then carefully putting a pilchard on the end of a hook. I could certainly feel my grasp over my particular pride diminishing. As I said, she's only 15, but like many kids these days, she thinks she knows it all. Whether it be what TV shows the family should watch, whose turn it is to help wash the dishes, or what's an appropriate time to spend chatting on the phone, she thinks she knows it all. She's seldom at home doing what she is meant to be doing. A little like Kevin Rudd, I suppose. The friends, the boyfriend's family are all of paramount importance to our little treasure. I think, however, at times I am rapidly losing my mind when dealing with the kids. Just the other night I screeched at the top of my voice, "Has anyone fed the cat?" Trouble is, we only have a dog. How did I forget that we have a dog? It was the flavour of the month. For all of a month, as my daughter carried it around in her handbag while it was a pup, Paris Hilton style. With weariness and aggravation comes stupidity. I often struggle to remember my children's names when I need to. Emily, you, Blake, Jade, Thingo, you with the cap and the shorts, go and tidy your room. In fact, I'm thinking of inventing a game for PlayStation called Tidy Your Room. Then at least my son may have some interest in doing it. As we all know, Christmas is approaching quicker than a Brett Lee bouncer. And all my son wants is a new mobile phone. Actually, that's what he wanted last year as well. And he had it flung down from the chimney. Since then, I think he's made roughly 6 phone calls. That equates to about $50 a phone call. He's just taken up boxing lessons in an effort to keep fit. Well, I hope it's to keep fit and not to challenge me for the alpha male role in the family. Just like David Attenborough's wily bull elephant, I will just have to fend him off. I can tell his hormones are racing through his body. Recently, during interval, at my youngest daughter's jazz ballet concert held at the prestigious Frankston Cultural Centre, I asked him, "Hey mate, what do you want to do?" Without even thinking, he looked up at me and answered, "Dad, how about you go buy me some stilts and we go to Kittens?" That was certainly a tender father-son moment. And beats hearing him call me his pet name. He has this delightful name for me, and that's Gayry. He thinks that's hilarious. Gayry. Ah, kids, always full of surprises and challenges. Now I know I wasn't a perfect child, and as a parent I'm always making mistakes, but I try. The experts say that consistency is the secret with children. Well, I'm certainly consistent. I'm consistently bewildered, aghast and angry at them. Unlike ABC Childcare, Citibank and the Australian car industry, there'll be no white knight to bail me out. To you, my fellow Toastmasters, I give you this pledge. I promise all of you that by the end of the coming Christmas school holidays, we will go on a family car trip and just once listen to the radio station that I want to. I can see the Attenborough special now, Life in Car. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my fourth speech and I've had to read it. I know it's not good enough, I know I should be performing without notes, but when you have a hectic life like me, dealing with these three kids, to find yourself 20 minutes to rehearse this sort of stuff, particularly in front of them, where you're likely to cop even more, I think it's just safer to lose a few points and read my speech to you than practice in front of this marauding tribe. Again, I thank you for your attention and bid you good night. Thank you.